Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my talk show. I'm your host, Owen Rebel. We have a very special guest for today. It's CrazyMango. Let me introduce her. Go to the curtains. What's up? Woo! The one and only CrazyMango. Welcome to my talk show. Welcome to the interview. Heck yeah. Have you been good? Okay. So for those who are unaware, just as a reminder, Crazy Mango is a mute. So basically, what I do, how do I interview mutes, just so everyone's on the same page here? I sent Crazy Mango a bunch of questions about like a week ago or whatever, 5 days ago, and she sent. I sent those questions to her, and then she sent me the answers to those questions back, and I'll be reading both the questions and the answers. Whenever I'm speaking and reading the question, the camera will be on me. When I'll be reading for Mango, as in the answer, the camera will be on her. So there you go. So the first question here, and yes, these are the right questions. Hold on here. One second here. I have no idea what just happened, but it just zoomed in like really crazy on my screen. One second. Yes, hold my hand, please, for all this. There we go. So I don't know what just happened, but like the document just zoomed out to like 10,000 or something. Anyway, how did you get to discover VR chat? Did you start in desktop or VR? When was this? Crazy Mango responds by saying, I discovered VR chat around fall of 2017, where I accidentally stumbled upon a lyric going into VR chat for the first time ever. I didn't think of it much at the time and only watched for the content, but decided to try it for myself one day. I came on desktop for the first time, went to a few worlds, and was unimpressed. Or not impressed, which made me quit right then and there. Later around winter 2017, I saw another streamer who goes by the name Suri in VR chat and saw how much fun they had, which influenced me to give it another try. I jumped into the DBZ avatar world where I just kind of sat there silently observing people. I was the most boring thing in that world, as a desktop mute that basically barely moved. And one person approached me and spent time talking to me, even with my limited communication at the time. That was my first friend ever, and that was when I first got hooked. And yes, I am reading the right questions this time. Anyone have deja vu? Listen, okay. The chat is memeing on me because yesterday I read your first question or first answer instead of Firefox Blue. That was my bad. And don't worry, it's not scuffed today. I had one little scuff. I don't know why the whole fucking document was like zoomed out, but we fixed it. It only took 2 seconds. Anyway, to add onto your answer, by the way, you can DM me on Discord. I'll read it. I have it pulled up here on my screen in my face. But you actually met Suri, which is actually Dyrus's VR chat username. I don't think a lot of people knew that because Dyrus, he made his VR chat name Suri, but it's basically Dyrus backwards, except for he erased the D part, which he did it because he didn't want people to recognize him because, when you're a big influential streamer, you don't want to get recognized all the time. It's the same thing with, I think, like Joy Bagels. His Twitch and YouTube is Nags21, but his in-game name is Joy Bagels. Just another, people like to. Same with Chips too. Stealth RG. His in-game name is Chips. Just to he doesn't want people to know that he's a streamer and stuff. I don't want to look him up, but obviously, people found out eventually. But yeah. That's quite interesting because Dyrus is one of the first reasons I got into VR chat, as well as Poke and Lyric and Strippin. So yeah. Anyway, next question. How did you create your OC, your character? Crazy Mango responds by saying, I actually play multiple characters and love to bring avatars to life. My current main avatar was something I use on and off, but I mainly picked it because it worked really well in full body and had my colors. The reason it really stuck was because I used it in my first competition that I got invited to, which was the first mute competition. I failed miserably because I was actually away with still deciding if I wanted to do it because of the stage fright I had at the time. I decided at the last moment to go on stage where Rob ran into me and threw me onto the stage right away. I didn't know what to do, and it was so loud with all the voices mixing into everything, so the only thing I was told was to go out there and dance. I just closed my eyes, almost drowned out everything, and began dancing my heart out. I didn't know who were the judges at the time, and apparently I was supposed to do quirks based on what they told me to do, so all they did was yell at me and call me out the whole time while I was dancing there, obviously. Rob finally stepped in and pulled me in real quick to explain everything on the spot, and that's why I salvaged what I could. I believe that's when I acted out being a zombie and I acted out eating Rob, which led to him sending a friend request to me after the performance. After that, this avatar has had a special place in my heart and pretty much became my main one I used. Okay. That was a lot. By the way, there's a lot of reading here, like a lot of paragraphs. CrazyMango basically sent me an essay for every answer, so that's awesome. Yeah. Rob loves getting eaten. Of course. Who doesn't want to get eaten once in a while? Just be honest. You know? Next next question. How did you get into dancing and vibing? CrazyMango responds by saying, I started getting into dancing after watching other people, my friends, interact and use VR. After that, I dug into my savings and decided to buy a VR headset as soon as possible, which is the Vive. Also the one I'm still currently using. As soon as I got used to how the VR works, I discovered the first MMD dance map where you could pick music and dance on stage with the MMD animations. I spent hours every day just going to that world, dancing, and met many friends there. One day I joined in on a friend who happened to be friends with some people who had full body, ... I was so amazed seeing it because that was the first time ever seeing it in action, so I finally asked how they were doing all of that. They gave me everything I needed, and I ordered the trackers right then and there, where a week later I tried them out for the first time. I danced for hours on end. I also discovered that I could get rid of my social anxiety by just closing my eyes and vibing with my music. Damn. Yeah, I'm reading a novel, honestly, but yeah, that's interesting that you decided to get full body. A lot of people I know in VR chat or have a similar story where they see someone with full body and then they also get it because of other people and influences and stuff like that. By the way, I don't really haven't really said this, but that camera up there that says live camera, that's what the stream sees. By the way, so if you ever want to dance or anything like that, and if your head gets cut off, then you might have to lower yourself. But that's basically what the stream sees. Just so you know. Anyway, next question. Tell me the first time you got into VR chat or a funny story that you remember from VR chat. CrazyMango responds by saying, I do have one story, and this was back in the day early into my full body experience when I was exploring and trying out avatars. I hopped back on to the DBZ world, Dragon Ball Z world, Avatar world, because it was pretty popular with role players at the time, so I loved to just hang out there and watch people. I met this character there that constantly gets played out, and they were in the Cell avatar with a whole bunch of Cell juniors following them around. I was hanging out there. So I lost my place. My apologies. But this character that constantly gets played out, and they were in the Cell avatar with a whole bunch of Cell juniors following them around. It was this weird but funny family RP where the Cell juniors would constantly haggle Cell around about petty things like "Where's Mom?" or "I'm hungry." I decided to join in on the action and played as a very special, special in quotations, special Cell Junior that wasn't quite always there. I stuck with that group for a long time as we invaded multiple worlds as Cell and his kids being a dysfunctional family. The one playing Cell was an exceptional role player, but we lost contact after that night. Around 6 months passed and I met this Cell character again and friended them. We bonded a bit more and I brought up a story about how I met this other pretty good Cell impersonator that I met back then where we did the family RP bit, and the first thing they said after was I brought up that story was, "That was you?" Like, whoa, that was you? After and from that on, and from there on out, Cell and I have been friends. That friend was Dento, and I cherish the times we had together, and I'm glad he has such a warm reception with the community. Oh shit. Damn, Dento. He's the security guard at the Royal Gator. Heck yeah. There you go. That's some pog face right there. That's really interesting that you met someone from such a long time ago and then you re-meet them and then you actually become friends, because there's a lot of people that I met like 3 years ago where I lost contact with and I haven't seen them ever since, or sometimes I have seen someone like 2 years later and they're like, holy shit, you're that guy, you're that hillbilly guy, and now you're an anime girl. What the hell? What happened, dude? I'm like, yep, that's me, bro. Yep. Yeah, that was Dento lore right there. Now you guys know. Next question. How did you start as a streamer or YouTuber? Who inspired you or what inspired you? CrazyMango responds by saying, the streaming was nothing I imagined I would do. When I first got into the lobby, I was just content with hanging out, making friends, and having fun. My good friend would watch me pop up on streams for like the 20 seconds I showed up on there and tell me every time that I would kill it and keep pushing me. They would tell me, they love you. But I never really thought much into it at the time. Days, weeks, months pass by and I'm still getting pushed by my good friend. And I got many suggestions from other people to just do it. Every time I always say, I'll think about it, or maybe later. Finally, that one day, my controllers broke, and there was a dance competition coming up at the time that I wanted to go. My friend offered me their controllers to borrow under one condition. I stream. And that was when I started my first stream unannounced, where everything was so scuffed. Well, here the real question is, who's this friend? I think that's what everyone secretly wants to know. Hold on, she has to DM it to me. Any pause champs in the chat? My body's ready for this. Yellow May. Shout out to Yellow May for giving CrazyMango her controllers. And basically starting you on your streaming career. There you go. Heck yeah. Okay. Next question. Oh, just as a reminder, I will take some breaks during this interview to just take a drink, so, disregard that, because I'm going to get thirsty. Also, we'll be taking questions from the chat after I read up all these questions and answers, so if you have any questions in the chat for Mango and I, please just think of them now, write them down on a notepad, whatever, and then when it comes time, I'll say, hey, we're going to take chat questions, audience questions, whatever, and there you go, just so you guys know. Thoughts on the future of VR chat? Interesting question. Right after all these updates, huh? CrazyMango responds by saying, I don't look into the future much because I usually just let things happen as they go. I like to just live in the moment now, because back then I did used to plan and look to the future. I probably just planned a little too hard back then and expected exact results from when I planned, when what I really should have done was just set it as something to aim for to help guide me instead of let it disappoint me. I guess I have a simple expectation, which is all I hope the communities grow. So basically you just want the communities to grow. Okay. Alright. Listen, Pixel, if you want to get interviewed, you have to show up to my talk show. I already said this like 3 times. Anyway, next question. How do you feel about your community / Rob's community? CrazyMango responds by saying, I've honestly never been a part of a community like this before. It's such a tight-knit family of communities within communities that are all interconnected. It warms my heart just seeing people in other streams interacting with other streaming communities within the group, and I have to thank Rob and the community that he has built over the years, as it is the sole purpose that I even got a chance of doing what I am doing right now. My community is also the Gator community in a sense as well. We all share and help each other out as much as possible. I guess I don't have a real milestones other than just have fun with it. I want to set up more stuff for my viewers to enjoy as a way to pay them back for all the support they've shown me. That's awesome. Hold on, I'm going to take a drink. Stay hydrated out there, guys. I'm loving Mango. Mango is such a wonderful soul. Every Mango story is so wholesome. Why people happy? It's because it's true. It's right from the soul. Okay, next question. How did you discover fuck. No, wait. Actually, that is the next question. Sorry. How did you discover Rob's Lobby, the Golden Gator, and how does it feel to be Murder Crumpet's mute? Sorry, I thought I was reading the last question. CrazyMango responds by saying, I did know about Rob's Lobby in the past where I watched a few skits, I won't lie. I do think that the past content was kind of cringe at the time, but I also respected it. The next few years, I just kind of did my own thing with my friend group at the time. Things started going a little south, and we just started hanging out less and less, and I finally took a break from VR chat. One day I decided to jump on VR chat with what was left of my friend group, where I discovered and met Drek. Yes, the Wawa guy. We became friends that day, and the next day I joined in on him, not expecting what would happen. When I joined the lobby he was in, I didn't realize it was a big streamer lobby, so we just kind of hung out in the back of the bathroom to stay away from all the action. By luck, for some reason, Rob and Crumpet decided to go to the bathroom and do their usual thing where they go back and forth. I just watched them with curiosity until finally Rob approached me and kind of stole me away for a small dance. That's when Rob decided to have Crumpet invite me to the lobby, but I believe at the time that it was for the purpose of taking me away from Drek. And from there on, I was just known as Drek's Mute. As for being partner of Crumpet right now, I'm having a lot of fun with all the shenanigans that he loves to get into. It all aligns with everything I wanted to do, which is to have fun and kind of go with the flow. Now that I think about it, I have no idea how it all came down to this, because when I look back at things, I wasn't even close to being in a position like this. That's just the natural chaos of things, I guess, in these lobbies. You never really know what's going to happen until it happens. Cringe is content, though? It depends, I guess. I don't know. It's up to what you think of cringe. People tell me my talk show's cringe, so whatever. Damn, Robert. Yeah. Anyway, next question. What is one thing you would change about VR chat? CrazyMango responds by saying, the one thing I would change is just a stable UI and friends list. Yeah. Whew. I just want things to be stable for now because of all the disconnecting and crashing that happens frequently. It is a little irritating to see things like friends disappearing from your favorites list. But actually true. I don't think anyone's actually talked. That's happened to me. I literally have like all my friends favorited, like all 96, and they keep like disappearing. I was like, what the hell? Like, are my friends unfriending me? And then it just unfavorited people, and I had to like refine. Oh my god, I don't know what the hell up with that was. Why was that happening? But anyway, it is a little irritating to see things like friends disappearing from your favorites list, but the experience in general has let me overlook most of those issues for a very long time, or else I wouldn't have put so many hours into this game, in quotations. But yeah. Next question. Did you ever think you would blow up streaming and get to where you are today? CrazyMango responds by saying, no, I would have never imagined that I would have exploded the way I did. I look at myself all the time and even ask my viewers from time to time, why are you watching me? I literally have zero content sometimes, but sometimes I'm blessed with such a supportive community that keeps me on watching me. Anyways, thank you all for everything. Yeah, we're all watching for the wholesome content. What advice would you give to someone wanting to become a streamer or content creator? CrazyMango responds by saying, just have fun. If you enjoy what you do, there will be at least one person that will enjoy what you do, and they will see it. consistency is pretty important as well. So I would say just keep at it. If I don't have a lot of advice, because I'm fairly new to all this. That makes sense. I mean, what you say is quite true, right? Like consistency, like it sounds like people repeat themselves a lot, but it's true. Like you can't just stream like on a random schedule of like, oh, I'm going to stream this day, and then like 3 months later I'm going to stream this, and then 2 weeks later. You just can't do that. You have to stream on a somewhat semi-regular schedule, unless you're Clint Stevens or something. But most people have a schedule. Like my schedule is basically almost every day at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or a bit earlier than that. And that's when I do interviews or talk shows or after showcases or improv nights or talent shows and shit like that. So I have a schedule, and I think majority of people should have a schedule, at least when streaming. Even if you're not doing it for money or for a job, just for fun, just do it like once or twice a week. You don't have to do it every day. It could just be for like 3 hours. You're playing Warzone with your friends. It could be as simple as that. Yeah. What's your thoughts on Neosvr? CrazyMango responds by saying, Neos was such a fun and interesting experience that has shown a lot of cool features that I would like to see more of. I think what I liked the most was the ability to update and fix your avatars right there on the spot. Another cool thing that I think VRChat could add is having a separate system of props that you could save and pull out instead of having it on the avatars. I think that also might bring more creativity to the game, or creativity to the table, along with optimizing things a little bit better, because some people don't have to stuff everything into one avatar. That's a good point. What you're talking about is that in Neos there is avatars, and there's also like inventory system where you have like a separate thing where I can just pull out a gun, or like, I don't know, a sword or a pen or fireworks or whatever. I understand it completely because I played Neos 6 months ago, and it is definitely interesting. There definitely would have to be restrictions, because if someone can pull up anything, then someone would just pull a crasher gun or some bullshit or something TOS. But I think if it was like in a public world, maybe it's disabled. But if like you're in a friend's world or something, maybe it's enabled. I don't know. Basically what I would want from VRChat, honestly, is just dedicated servers. I want to have my own private server where I can put as many slots as I want, and I have full control over it. I can give like mod powers to anybody, so I don't have to solely kick people. I can make other people kick other people. I can also make the server run 24/7, so I don't have to remake a new instance. It's just a drop in, drop out type of roleplay or instance, just like in Gary's mod. Stuff like that, I think would make VRChat great. Besides optimization and security, but that's just a feature I would like. Dedicated servers of some kind. I don't mind if I had to pay $10 a month to run my own server, because I think it would be worth it, honestly. And be able to like whitelist your server and stuff. Technically in Neos it's possible. Yeah, I know it's all possible in Neos. I'm talking about VRChat. I'm talking about taking these features to VRChat, the game we're playing right now. Next question. What was the first thing you did when you first got into VR and or full body? CrazyMango responds by saying, VRChat was my first VR experience, and it has basically been 99% of my VR experience. When I first got it, I pretty much started dancing first, along with my first full body experience. That's where I pretty much started coming up with my dancing and vibing experience, like mentioned before. My first actual experience in VR, though, was probably going into the battle disc world, where I got my butt kicked real bad. That was also where I first broke my controllers along with my TV. Holy shit, you threw your controller into the TV? What the heck? Oh my god. Yeah, you fucking yoinked it. You fucking destroyed your TV. What the fuck? That's like those old Wii videos. Like when people had like the first Wii, and they threw their nunchuck, like playing bowling, Wii bowling, they chucked it into the TV. Yeah. I thought like they had the straps on, you put the strap on, and you fucking, and then you can't. Like the index, it's like almost impossible to like chuck these shit, because like it's just stuck to my arms, the wrists, or the knuckles, I mean. But yeah. Yeah, Udis Elitis. God, when you said Battle Disc, that brings me back, because I haven't seen anyone play Battle Disc in literally years. I don't think anyone plays it. I think it's just broken in general. Same with Steel and Gold. Does anyone remember Steel and Gold, that like old like cowboy game where you robber, like it's like Cops and Robbers. Holy shit, no one plays anymore. What the hell? Those are classic game modes. I get they're old and stuff, and like you play like a million times, but if you play them once in a while, they're still pretty good, you know? Same with Murder and the new ones, Among Us VR chat edition. But yeah. Next question. What is something you miss about VR chat when you first started playing and that doesn't happen anymore? CrazyMango responds by saying, there's not a lot of things I miss because I like to look forward and move on, or else I dwell into things too much. But if I had to choose what I miss the most, I'll say is some of my older friends that I used to hang out with. They're the reason I stuck with VR chat for so long, which made the experience so endearing. I didn't even care about the bugs and connection issues, which were so rampant at the time, with so many people trying to get on it for the first time in that first boom. I agree. I miss all my old friends, you know? So many people quit this game years ago, and I feel like it was my friends that sold me on the game. Because, like, I remember, this is back when I was in college, I would, like, literally, or when I was on, like, a weekend break or whatever, I would literally wake up and get breakfast and literally hop in, play in desktop mode because I didn't have VR at the time. But I would literally play VR chat like 8 hours a day in desktop mode, and I would just hop from one friend to the next, and we would just like do art contests, do hide and seek, game modes, steel and gold, blattle disc, you name it, we did it. And we would go to Publix and we would like find people and then bring them back to our lobby and just have fun. That was the good old days. Like, there was like a fraction of the maps that we had available, but we would make our own fun. Like, the game was so limited, but we made our own fun, you know? That was the classic VR chat experience. Sure, we crashed all the time. Like, literally almost like every hour I had to restart my game, but I didn't care. It took like 10 seconds to restart the game. And some of them were pretty game breaking. One of them was there's a bug. Okay, so avatars have like, some avatars have guns on them, right, or like swords. So if you had an avatar that had like a gun or had like a sound on it, and it would play that sound, it would break the sound for the entire lobby. Like it would just swap the audio from like right to left and left to right. So like it would fuck up everyone in the whole lobby if you played any gunshot like whatever avatar. So we had to like make sure nobody used guns, and if one person did, we all had to restart the game. It was super annoying. But yeah, that bug, yeah, that was a long time ago. There's other bugs that would crash the game, you know, but we all dealt with it, you know. All the old maps, you know, Penthouse at Night or Gaia Night, the bowling alley world, the classic hub. Remember when you first boot up VRChat, you go actually into a public lobby. Like nowadays it's private, but back then you would boot up the game and immediately be in a public lobby and you're just like, hey, what's up, dude? You know, that doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately. Next question. What music are you into? Favorite bands or genre? CrazyMango responds by saying, I like a lot of variety of music. My favorite genre would probably be electric swing, jazz, hop, or funk. I do like to expand a little more because different styles of music influence different styles of dance and vibes. If I had to pick a band, I would have to pick Gorillaz because I love the mixed genre of music that they provide. Gorillaz with a Z, by the way, or Z. Yeah, I mean, that's some classic music right there. That's some old stuff, you know what I'm saying? Good shit. Next question. By the way, we're almost done here with all the questions I asked, so a couple more questions, and we'll start taking chat questions. Do you have a wife who you crush over? CrazyMango responds by saying, I have a few crushes who are both from video games and or shows. But my first would have to be Garrus from Mass Effect. I started out playing Mass Effect 2 first, and meeting Garrus for the first time was probably one of the most polarizing experience for me, with it pretty much also being a dating simulator and all. His character was so cute and charming to me, I couldn't help but focus on him the whole time, every chance I got. Damn, you got like Garrus. Oof. Heck yeah. Mass Effect. I remember Mass Effect 3 got in trouble with like the news because it was like, oh my gosh, it's a sexual game. you screw aliens in it. I remember that was a big thing. Like on the news, they were like, we gotta ban this game. You You have romance with aliens. That's what the whole game's about, right? Best alien has Bondo, yeah. Next question. What are you grateful for? CrazyMango responds by saying, I'm grateful for my multiple support that I've get from everyone, with my first pillar of support coming from my parents. They were probably actually the ones that supported me on anything I did, like when I first pursued going to college for design, art, and animation. They also pushed me into things like making online content professionally because they saw how much I loved to make things, whether it be art in general, performances, and even tried to push for a path at professional tennis. Wow. I was never really confident in accomplishing any of that at the time, but getting where I am now with all that support behind me, I think I'm very grateful and feel blessed to have that. Professional tennis, huh? You a big tennis player? You know how to play tennis in VR? You're gonna own all the other scrubs in this game? God damn. Yeah, professional tennis player, huh? I don't know any tennis player, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know any, but I would just say you're the best. And then you said you went to college for design arts and animation. Does that mean you know how to make stuff? Like with like avatars? Sort of? You're more of an artist. Okay. Yeah, pro tennis player. Prince of tennis? No, it'd be princess. How did you get into drawing? Have a favorite art piece? CrazyMango responds by saying, I guess I picked up drawing really young when I was just doodle things, but only really started actually getting into it in high school. Haven't said it. Sorry, I haven't said it yet, but I'm a huge people pleaser. So when I get into something, I tend to put a lot of effort into it that I get passionate about. I started out when I went to my first art class because I was a requirement and decided to get it over with at the time. And I got my first art homework / project. It was just drawing a simple sketch of anything, so I spent literally 10 hours just doing an art piece because I didn't want to look bad. After I turned in the art piece to my teacher, they offered me an advanced placement course right on the spot and never turned back. They also turned into my first real mentor, teaching me more things than just art and probably helped me to be the person who I am right now. It's so hard to pick one singular favorite art piece for me, as there are too many to pick from, but a genre of art that popped out to me first was probably pop art because of all its visual pop that came from all the drastic color choices. That's awesome. I actually went to school for 3D animation and character design, which is like how to draw characters and stuff like that. For like basically I was basically learning how to like make 3D models and whatever, but also as art class. And let's just say I haven't taken art in literally 10 years. So I was just like, I'm going to do this art class. And then everybody else was like, they're all like super sweaty. Like they have like notebooks of like a million sketches. And then when they asked me like, where's your sketchbook? I was just like, oh, it's at home. But I actually didn't have a sketchbook the entire time. So I went to basically, I basically underestimated what the class was. I thought we were going to learn purely 3D stuff, but half the class was like learning how to like draw people. Like literally somebody would stand in the middle of a room and you had to draw on them. And I was like, holy shit, I can't do this. So I had to drop out. And then I went to what I'm currently in, office administration. So there we go. That's my story. But anyway, that's all the questions I asked CrazyMango. So now we're going to be taking questions from chat. If anybody has any questions for CrazyMango and I, then please write them now. CrazyMango, if you want to respond to those questions, I'll read them out. And then if you want to respond to them, type to me in Discord. And then I'll say your answer to those questions. Oh, and if anybody has any questions in the audience, so that'd be like, I guess Dead Guy, or not Dead, what's his name? Fuck. Dead Cage, or Dark Cage, my bad. Also, apparently Murder Crumpet wants to join the lobby. Should I actually accept that? What kind of music should I? I mean, I don't know. Yes, Murder and ADC. ADC's not. Oh yeah, ADC was supposed to be in here. I told ADC to join like 10 million years ago, and then he never did. 1 second here. Wait, did ADC get unfavorited again? Oh my. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Wait, they're on my favorite list, but now they're not. What the? VR chat, please fix the fix the game. How does playing tennis help with being a streamer? Interview going to get derailed? Yeah, I highly think that's going to happen, you know? There's a certain level of professionalism I have to have. Finesse? With Crumpet, 100% chance of derail. Yeah, exactly. Listen, if Crumpet actually wanted to be in the audience, they would join literally an hour ago. Listening to jazz hop remixes. Okay. Tennis helps with the stamina I need to do long dancing sessions. That makes sense. Honestly. So many wonderful people here. Absolutely. Kiss a homie. Any future plans for your Twitch.tv channel, Mango? Hold on here. I don't know for sure yet, but I'm working on a custom avatar for now. Custom avatar? Heck yeah. What's up, Memory? Does Mango use any of their art skills for their streams? Also, shout out to Waifu Baby for getting partnered on Twitch. I just saw that on Twitter. Pog. Heck yeah. For those who don't know who that is, she is a VTuber that raps. Writes her own rap music. It's actually kind of pog. I do art streams every now and then, mostly for making emotes right now. Okay. Since doing these interviews, what do you like most about them? Oh, what just happened? Oh, your avatar flew away? Sorry, I was looking at chat, so I actually couldn't see what you're doing. But yeah, that happened. It happened to Firefox yesterday too. But to answer your, the question, Tokens, since doing these interviews, what do you like most about them? Well, getting to know people, honestly. Like, I think everybody has a story to tell, even mutes, right? And I feel like I shouldn't, you know, a lot of people would exclude people because, like, oh, this person can't talk. Oh, this person is deaf or whatever. For me, I want to hear your story. What makes you tick? Why do you play VR chat? Why did you pick that avatar? How did you came to be? Why did you start streaming? Why do you do? Why do you do art? Why do you want to be a professional tennis player? You know, like, all those are questions. ADC, you had your hand up? What's up?
Crumpet wanted to join in to check on her mutes.
Sure. Ooh, you know, let who wants to call in the chat that this is gonna get derailed real quick? Anybody? Any callers? Any truers in the chat? Any truers? Any Pepe laughs in the chat? Anyone want to write true? Oh, 100%. I mean, I technically asked all my questions, so we'll see. We'll see. All on true? Yeah, 100%. Any other questions anyone has in the chat for Mango and I? Is Mango friends with any of the mutes? I think you're friends with almost everybody else. I don't think there's like rivalry. I don't think you like hate any other mutes. I don't think so. What? What melts your heart? Does anyone have any questions from the audience? Besides inviting Murder Crumpet?
Sorry. I wanted to join you sooner, but she came in. So.
Say she. It's he. Hold on, I need to read. Sorry. Puppies. The Jetty Bandit? My answer is yes. What is Mango's favorite character to RP? Okay, what's your question? ADC.
What's Mango's favorite genre of music? You know, when she dance.
It's just it's already a question that was answered, technically speaking.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can zoom up. So give me a second here. It was electric swing, jazz, hop, and funk, and her favorite band was Gorillaz.
Ah, funk. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Also, Murder Crumpet's here. I felt that leg spike. I felt it in my soul. I was like, oh, I feel it. I feel it. Oh, a player joined the lobby.
Oh, he came in the green room.
Oh, that means just be in the back room then. Should be coming over there. About to literally Joker Murray me, you know? Anyone watch the Joker? I sense a disturbance in the force. Hello?
Hi, Mango.
Yeah, there they are. See? Murder Crumpet's here.
Mango.
I missed you, Mango. Hi, Mango. Over here, Mango. Over here. Mango, I'm over here. Mango.
Does anyone have any other questions for Mango and I?
You're in the middle of an interview, you retard. Go back over there. What are you doing?
True. True. Any questions? Mango, do you have any questions for me? You can ask me anything. I'll answer it truthfully. It's actually 0. Unless you count lap dances. Does that count?
Unless if you didn't come.
No, I didn't come. Where do you get your name from? Yeah, where do you get CrazyMango from? When is the next Crumpet interview? Well, seeing as I'm moving next week, probably after that. Something like that. Because I'm moving, I think, like next week. And I don't know when I'm going to have my computer and all that shit set up. So after I get set up, I'll just move to Texas. No, I live in Canada. I don't have whatchamacallit's a green card and all that bullshit.
Oh, Quebec. Quebec.
No, I don't live in Quebec. That's XQC. I live in Ontario, the English-speaking part of Canada. That's why I don't have an accent.
You have a serious Canadian accent. That's ridiculous.
Very serious.
Sorry.
Very
Mango,
serious.
Tell me he has a serious Canadian accent.
This is TV in 10 years? Yeah, I could see TV, virtual reality, taking over. Right, move to the West Coast? Do you know how expensive it is to live in Vancouver/California? What the actual fuck? I'm not moving there. Any other questions from the chat or audience? Anybody in the audience have any questions for either of us? This is the open Q&A portion. Oh, CrazyMango is a long story about the origins of your name. I mean, it's up to you if you want to tell it or not. What's your favorite outfit? What's Mango's pet peeve? There's all these different questions. You have to write it all out.
Mango.
Can she show off her Mango officer avatar? That's up to her, you know? It's loading. Why is this taking so long?
Oh, take that shit off, you slut. This will never be on real TV in 10 years. Look at you. You're flossing a sandwich. It's ridiculous. Put the Arby's beef away. Yeah, you heard me.
Oh, we all heard you. In fact, the entire world heard you. Because if you stand up here, everyone can hear you. Yeah. It amplifies your voice.
Whispering.
Even if you're whispering.
Oh, two redhead.
Yeah, we're both redheads. True.
Yeah.
I don't
Did
know.
you ask Mango if she's happy yet? Like, is she happy with me? You think I'm a good mute partner?
Mango, are you happy with Crumpet? Be honest.
Just pretend I'm not here.
Yeah, just pretend. I think she's happy.
God, I can fucking tell when she's lying. She always wanted Iron more. You Mango.
Holy shit. You know, Iron was late an hour for his own to my podcast. You believe that shit?
Oh my.
That's true. Iron is an asshole. He sleeps 18 hours a day. What a dumb shit little cat. Can we curse on the show? What a dumb...
Bimbo.
Can I say cunt? It's Australian, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, what a dumb bimbo.
Yeah, what a
That's
dumb
like just
bimbo,
how you say
yeah.
hello. That's like hello in Australian.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Iron. Frick you, Iron. Sorry.
Yeah, what the frick, man? Yeah. Any other questions? Anything? We're almost done here, by the way. It's almost been an hour, so I'm just trying to figure out more questions, but everyone's just reacting, you know? The LOLs in the chat.
Please,
you know?
only serious questions.
Only serious questions. You want to know more about CrazyMango? Here's an opportunity to learn.
Ask her how she ended up with Drekwiz as his personal sex slave and how she escaped.
Apparently that only lasted a day.
That was only a day? We found you a day after he met you? Wow, we really fucked him hard, huh? He had one of the best meats and he lost it. Sorry, Jack.
Oh, Blue Haze is in the chat. Why does this set look so flat from your camera? I thought it was a green screen until I saw Crumpet's point of view. Why is it so flat looking? I don't know.
What's flat looking? This place is fully 3D. You're looking at a TV screen, retard. Of course it's 2D. You can't actually go through it and touch it. Get a VR headset, you poor bitch.
Why does Mango like Crumpet? Crumpet doesn't even know if I'm the one that asked it. Yeah, because then say who. Well, and by the way, she's typing to me in Discord. Because Crumpet asked me. Oh, okay.
She's legally obligated to respond to any question I ask her.
Okay.
We signed a contract.
Nice. Why is Mango pulling off more light than the sun? Oh, that's because if you stand in front of the chairs, the light is like more blaring. Like you just look like super pasty white. But if you sit down, it's also based on her shaders. So if she uses certain shaders, your avatar will look super white.
Ow, fuck.
For example, mine looks pretty normal looking. Because her future is so bright? Yeah, true. Why is Crumpet such a hard pass? What does that even mean? What does a hard pass mean?
What the fuck? I'm getting stung by bees in my room because I left my window open and some assholes. Ow, fuck. Someone's telling me I'm a hard pass? What a dickhead.
Yeah.
I'm not a hard pass. I'm a full clear, easily. I'm a goddamn PB speed run. You couldn't even last 5 seconds with me, you mother trucker. Can I curse?
I mean, as long as it's TOS safe, you know what I'm saying?
Grandma, get out of my room, you dumb bitch. You're such an old hag. Sorry.
Oh, come on.
Was that Grandma from
She's
the
old.
audience?
She's dementiatic.
Oh.
I can't hear you.
Oh, apparently
Audience,
Grandma's
be
here.
quiet. Fucking peanut gallery. Sorry.
Tell the redhead girl behind the couch she has a nice dumpy. I don't see any girls around here.
Yeah, please, if I had the best dumpy, then clearly you would have been getting out of that seat and giving it to me already. I mean,
Oh,
look at
shit.
this fat fucking ass.
Yeah. God damn.
Can I do that on live TV?
I mean, it's my show.
So anything you say goes? Mango! Oh, can you tell Mango to do push-ups?
We have to go wide angle, but we could, yeah. If we want to. How
It's
many?
his show, Mango. Just do it. Come on.
Yeah, this is a talent show now. We can go to the stage. We have a stage camera. And then you go on
You've been
the
getting
stage.
a little flabby recently. I think you maybe need to work out.
Yeah, you get strong. Alright, switch the camera to curtains. There you go.
Woo, Mango!
Look at that 360. Look at that.
God, look at that camera value. That's incredible. Production value? That's the word.
Yeah.
I see your knees bent, Mango. Stop doing girl push-ups. Full on. You can handle it. Those are 3 push-ups. Oh my god.
Yeah, knees on the ground. What the fuck?
Mango, I have to tell you something. The way you're doing push-ups, it really reaches to the core of my being. How every day you constantly dance and follow me wherever I go. And how you even pretend to cuck me with iron just to make sure that I follow you around. I love the chase. Mango, will you marry me? You will? Epic. Sick nasty, bro. See you on the altar, bitch. I'm not getting divorced again, so don't fuck this up for me.
Wait, you're gonna marry your mute?
Ah, shit. Is that... Well, I can't fuck him, right? It'll just be
Yeah.
one of those marriages where we don't have sex.
Yeah.
In the eyes of God will be no... Well, I'm already gay. Never mind. I was gonna say we won't be sinners.
Oh, well. I think we're all sinners, to be honest.
Am I not allowed to say that on TV? Bring it in, Mango. You're the best meat I could have ever asked for. Except for Aerie. Once I teach her all your tricks, I'm gonna dump you to the curb. Goodbye. You're the best. For now. Just remember, you gotta keep up the tricks. If you ever get worse, I'm throwing you away. Perfect. Now get back to your interview. Get on here. Go.
Yeah, there's like 5 minutes left. Wow, it's quite the interview. I can't believe it. You got interviewed by me. You got proposed by Crumpy. You did a bunch of girly push-ups. What else is there to say, really, honestly?
Yeah, terrible form. Fucking garbage trash. Freaking garbage trash, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, so when's the wedding?
We'll just do it in Vegas. She's a casino dealer. She deals cards. I don't know if you've seen that. It's one of her favorite things to do. Addicted to gambling.
Oh, really?
It's true.
Like to gamble, huh? Does that mean you play Poker Stars VR? It's actually a pretty lit poker game in VR. Not sponsored. No? You should try it, actually. It's pretty pog. If you're into playing cards. We played blackjack. And Chad always loses. I think Chad loses anyway, to be honest. Okay. Wait, if you're gonna get married, does that mean can Meech be the priest?
I am not inviting my ex-husband to my... Oh, maybe I should actually. Let bygones be bygones. Guy bonds.
Yeah.
Bury the hatchet, maybe.
Yeah, he can be
Can you do the Orange Justice, Mango?
Orange Justice.
It's like a Fortnite thing, right?
Yeah.
Blevinate me.
He floss.
Go ahead.
No, the other
Sorry,
way, to the camera. What do you? Not to crumpet, do the
It's
camera.
like this, Mango. You do it like, it's like, or something like that.
That's the Orange Justice. The other one was the floss.
Right? Do that. Come on. You're making a fool of me on live TV. You're so cringe. You're doing Fortnite dances at an interview. You're such a loser.
Yeah, I don't understand. Why would you
get
do
fucked,
that?
Mango.
Honestly.
You just completely embarrassed yourself in front of everyone.
Ask Mango, Dread Halls with Snow Wen. Yeah, when are you gonna do Dread Halls? That's a scary, spooky map. Very scary. Do the Helltaker Idol? Oh shit, do you even know what that is? That's almost a basic thing. You just like shake your hips and then your head. Yeah, like that. Yeah. But a lot slower than that. What is this? Sonic speed? Yeah, there you go. Alright. Are you going to play horror games tomorrow, Mango? Are you going to play some spooky games? It's Halloween after all.
That's how I get rid of the hiccups. I have to look at someone's eyes.
Maybe? Oh, okay. By the way, Rebel D is my the Helltaker emote. Well, anyway, it's almost been an hour, which is the time that it takes for the interview. We'll take any last minute questions and then we'll wrap it up here. And then we'll toss the raid to somebody. Whoever Mango chooses for me to raid. Crunchy peanut butter or smooth? Ooh, that's a real question. Smooth? I don't know. I don't really eat peanut butter too often. I don't even recall the last time. I don't know. I guess I like smooth. I don't fucking know. Not like a particular. I don't remember if you asked me. Thanks for doing these interviews, Rebel. They're fun to watch. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm going to do Halloween fashion show thingy if VRChat functions. And then next day,
You failed. That was actually super easy.
Sunday would be Blue Haze's interview. And then figure out sometime next Monday or whatever when interviews resume after I move houses. Pineapples on pizza? What the fuck? What kind of question is that? You ever tried pineapple on pizza? Mango on pizza. Wait, Sunday at 7? Yeah, all these interviews, I do all these streams and interviews at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's just the way I've always done it. That's my schedule.
That's 6 Mountain Time, the best time.
Yes.
Did you say Central?
No, I said 7 p.m. EST, which is 5 p.m. Mountain Time and 6 p.m.
Yeah, 5
CST.
PM Mountain Time.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, that's correct. And that'd be 4 p.m. PST. And then it would be midnight in England land.
So you got like the practice. Oh, go. It's really
Blue Haze says, I knew I liked you, Mango.
Oh, yeah, I should do some magnets.
Can we get a hug from Mango?
Don't listen to Blue Haze. She's a whore. She loves everybody. Whatever. I mean, she's a floozy.
Well, on Sunday we're gonna ask Blue Haze these questions. But I think that's everything. Unless Mango, have any do you have any final thoughts, any final opinions, anything you want to say?
Say to me.
Say it to all these people live on TV,
Okay.
or you know, oh,
Fuck. Oh shit. It is incest agenda that you're pushing on me.
I think that translates to "I love you all," or something along those lines. Hell yeah. Well, I guess we'll wrap up the interview. So, thank you again to CrazyMango for the interview. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by and being a part of this show. Don't go anywhere because we need to take a photo. I always take photos with the guests. It's just part of like tradition I do. But I'd just like to say thank you so much again. Thank you everybody watching the chat. I really do appreciate it. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, hit that follow button to get to know when I go live. I'll be streaming tomorrow, Friday, or sorry, that'd be Saturday. My apologies. It'll be Saturday for Halloween showcase thingamajiggy, and then on Sunday at 7 p.m. ECST would be Blue Haze's interview, and then sometime next week I'll have more interviews whenever I move out of my house and blah, blah.
Blue haze? How
Yeah.
is that gonna be safe for TV? Are you kidding me?
I guess you'll have to cover up, be presentable, But anyway,
But then her whole personality will be covered up.
oh well. But yeah, thank you so much. We're gonna go raid somebody. So CrazyMango, who do you want me to raid? Just Discord DM me right now. Anybody. Or you just want me to raid murder? All right.